I'm JB, Prince of the Piff, and this is Product of My Environment.
Story of my life. Just when I think I'm moving forward, I get taken 5 steps back. Shit gotta get.
Man, I can't seem to win. No matter what I do, I'm in the wrong.
What's going on? My name is Garnett Briscoe from WhoYaWit the podcast. You already know the call, man. With my boy JB, the musician, the entrepreneur. It's hot as shit out here.
I had to bring him out in the jungle.
Literally, like, look at the jungle, dog.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Honestly, man, I appreciate you reaching out so I can do this interview with you, man.
No problem.
Product of My Environment interview, man.
Definitely.
You got a lot of shit to tell people, and I can't wait for them to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, bro. You already know.
I mean, we're just going to jump right into it. It's called Product of My Environment.
Right.
So let the people know exactly like what your environment is.
Camden, New Jersey.
Right.
For those that aren't familiar, it's about 5 minutes away from Philadelphia, right across the bridge. 32 years old. The environment is poverty, low income housing, Section 8, a lack of opportunity.
That's why it's a lot of bitches selling ass. They sell ass, man.
Yeah. You got a lot of bitches selling ass. Niggas is killing over nothing, you know. So, I mean, but I feel like that's any urban inner city in America,
right.
In North America.
So, being from Camden, I mean, we are from the same area, man, and it shaped us and molded us in different ways. So basically, let me know how that, shaped and molded you, your train of thoughts, how, that made an impression on your music even.
I grew up with a single parent, which was my father. I didn't have my mom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, for me, the challenges were a little different, but my father put the extra work in to actually not show me.
And usually it's different. Usually, people, they grow up single mother home, the father not around.
Right. My pops, I guess my pops just was like, I'm not gonna have that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be there for my son and make sure that he takes the right path in life.
Right.
It made me tough. Also desensitized me from a lot of things that maybe somebody in a suburban community, right? The murders, actually having to go to school and knowing like, yo, I just was in class with this dude yesterday.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's going tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, I'm talking about from elementary on up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it just shapes you. It shaped my mind and can shape anybody else in their community, sort of the same way, I believe. Like as far as your determination, your ambition, because you feel like I got to get out of this.
Right.
I don't want to see this. I don't want none of my people, or even if you have children, to see this.
Right.
It's not something I don't think it's a sane environment.
As far as the area, being in Camden, do you feel as though, it's really a crab in a barrel effect, especially, you do music and shit.
Right.
So, do you feel like people work together, or do you really feel like it's a crab in a barrel? Or it's like, it's just one person at a time. Like, I'm going to pull you down in order to get where I got to go. Like, did you experience that from, doing music? Yeah, definitely. People have their cliques. Mm-hmm. Or people that they would like to fuck with, but it's no like unity from a street standpoint, music standpoint, even working. Right.
You can kind of feel that crab in a barrel, effect.
Right.
Definitely. Me, I definitely tried to extend the hand because I know where we coming from.
Right.
So if I have any outlets, if I have any connections that I can, why not?
Stores together. Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest struggle just for the area. I feel like it's getting better for us in this time right now, because it's starting to become real for people. You starting to see people reach certain levels. So it's like I feel like people are starting to work together a little bit more, but I can only imagine, like you said, growing up, seeing certain things. Was there any bad influences on you as far as like, did you always have this straight and narrow path where it's like you knew what you was going to do to be where you at now? Or did you teeter off a little bit, maybe skipping class, not going to school, hitting a block, instead of, going to go get a job? Like, did you encounter any of that? Like, let the people know if JB was in this motherfucking streets, man.
I mean, always some type of distraction,
Right.
some type of temptations, some type of teetering off
Right.
the route. I knew since 12 years old that I wanted to be an entrepreneur first.
Right.
The way I seen it was like, working in the back of a warehouse for 25 years, I don't see
Right.
that. Because I naturally wanted to help people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like if it wasn't sports, you know, as a child and growing up, is sports first.
You either gotta have a wicked jump shot or sell crack rocks.
Right. Yeah, when you coming from these circumstances. But you know, back in elementary school, I can remember like seeing the Diddy's, the Jay-Z's, the Master P's, and I'm like, yo, I want to do that.
Right.
Like,
You want to wear shiny suits. You want to be all up in the videos.
fucking the hoes, all that shit. You know what I mean? Living that life.
Leave that one out.
Yeah. I mean, they come with the territory.
Right.
I tried my best to stay on the straight and narrow. Definitely worked the 9 to 5. That's how I started. But then after a while, you get to a certain point where it's like, I need more.
Right.
Especially it's like if you trying to do the music thing, or you trying to do not something catastrophic, but you trying to do something out of the norm. A 9 to 5 isn't. It's not gonna work.
Right.
Especially when you're trying to help others. I'm making. Let's say I come out, I'm making minimum wage. How am I really gonna help you?
Right.
I might can help you get a job, but that's not a good enough opportunity to really help you feed your family. That's how I seen it. So, you know, then you hop into the streets as far as thinking maybe this could help a little faster. You know what I mean? And then you got hurdles and obstacles you got to deal with in the streets too. So
at that point, you risking your life for real. You gambling. Either dead or in jail. There's not too many people that come up out of that unscathed without,
definitely
being hurt or having to hurt somebody, or just going to jail, like just doing jail time.
Yeah, the streets don't love you back, and it can be seen as a negative outlet, but it's just another outlet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Another way to actually, put some food on the table.
They say as far as Camden, the area, you being a product and environment, what do you feel like needs to be changed to help the younger kids? Because I know, that's one of the main reasons why you're doing what you're doing now.
Right.
You said you want to help people. So what are the actions or steps that need to be taken to help the community, to help the environment, to help the youth?
Definitely unity. Not one person is going to change it.
Right.
We all got to come together and make the community thrive different. I feel like when I was coming up, it was recreational programs that was accessible to the youth more. Right. The YMCAs, the YWCAs.
They took a lot of shit.
Yeah, they took a lot of programs. You know how they do.
I don't even know if it's summer program. Like, you never going to summer programs, shit like that. Wake up every day.
Yeah, the
do
kids,
that. Right.
I feel like the kids need to see. It's like when WAG was in high school, bro.
Right.
We felt like the whole city. I remember it was drug dealers that was on the court balling. That was our inspiration. Like, yo, somebody about to get out of here and actually take it to another level.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like they need to see. On a higher stage, one of us, if not one of us, a lot of us.
Right.
Actually make it out for them to
I feel like it's just a lack of hope.
Definitely.
It's hard to provide the hope.
I mean, when the city ain't really don't have anything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? What do we in New York? You might live in Brooklyn, but in each borough they have something,
somebody or something to look up to aspire to be.
Right, a landmark or something. Brooklyn, you got the Barclays Center. Right. You know what I'm saying? Plus whatever else they got. Harlem, you got Apollo.
Right.
So even around the negativity, you still got some bright spots. Whereas in our community, what do you have?
Exactly.
We lost one of the greatest inspirations that we've ever seen in this time, which was DeJuan Wagner. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the Screwface brand, which has been doing their thing. We got WhoYaWit.
I was going to say, you better have drop my shit, man.
You know what I mean? You got, who else? You got Porter Rich, been doing his thing. You got Big Lou.
Right.
Big Lou and Shaquille been doing things for the community for the longest, Hot Millions. So yeah, I mean, now I feel like it's going to be more inspiring. Mm-hmm. It's going to be something to claim. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm from Camden in a minute.
What advice would you give the kids that's growing up right now as far as like, staying out the way, not being involved in certain situations? How do they go about pursuing their dreams? Maybe becoming the next Dewan Wagner. Maybe, becoming, I know Mike Zombie, not from, from Camden, but he from the area, becoming the next big producer, becoming the next big rapper, or really just on a regular scale. I think this get lost too, man, where it's like, what's wrong with, being the next teacher or the next principal, or, the next doctor, the next lawyer?
The best advice that I could give in that situation, honestly, is you just gotta know what you want and just really like go after it.
Go hard or go home.
Yeah, you just gotta put the work in, you know what I mean, and master your craft. But it's definitely other things out there that you can do that's positive and that actually can be inspiring as well.
Right.
Like I have a brother that's actually a personal trainer. That's his lane that he wanted to take. You know what I mean? So that's still helping people.
Me and I'm gonna just let you know, none of my girls is going to him. Because personal trainers be fucking these hoes, man. Don't ever let your girl go to a personal trainer. You got a trainer, dog. I'm telling you.
I don't know if I could put the hours in that he put in. He mastered the craft. He put in about 10,000.
I bet he did master the craft.
Nah, but he that ain't him. That ain't him. What's your driving motivation, right?
What's your
let's say, a lot of the times you have positive motivation, right? But then a lot of the other times you have negative motivation, meaning you might be going through shit in the household.
Right.
When I was younger, which would drive me was the arguments I used to get into with my pops, or when my grandmother would tell me, you can't do that. It's only certain people that's selected to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
and at that point, you just trying to prove them wrong.
Right.
People always say, just focus on the positives, focus on the positives.
Right,
of course you focus on the positives.
But what if you don't have no
positives? But it's the, right, you still got to learn how to, turn a negative into a positive. So like you said, having people that may not like the shit that you got going on, you take that, you feed off of that shit too.
Right.
You use the negative and turn that into a positive.
Definitely.
Everybody say they got haters. If you need to make up a hater to go ahead and have motivation to get shit
not
done.
Everybody got haters.
Right. Like
not
I be
everybody
saying people,
paying attention.
I be seeing people on Facebook and shit like that. Like, y'all don't want to like my pictures because I'm with such and such, and it's like, nah, maybe y'all just not cute as a couple, baby. Like that's all.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody hating on you. Like you. I always say this, man. Is you never want to go to Wegmans with a cousin's attitude, man. Like, you don't do that. Like don't come on Facebook.
For those that don't know, Cousins is the neighborhood supermarket.
Right. Like and you can't go to Wegmans
It's like a Save-A-Lot.
That's what life is really about. It's not going to Wegmans with a cousin's attitude. So
I lost a couple people along the way that actually believed in me, potential-wise, musically, and I feel like I'm too deep in to just give up. You know what I mean? I feel like that's inspiration enough. You know what I'm saying? I lost them to death. So it's like them watching over me like, you can't stop.
Right.
You didn't work this hard on this, even if you didn't make it yet to the masses. You didn't work this hard and come this far in your craft to just give up now. That's the driving force. Also, it's like we're speaking. It's kids that's looking up to me. That's like, yo, even some like 20, 21-year-olds. It's like, yo, you doing your thing. You know what I mean? From just the songs they hearing, the projects I put out prior to this, like, you know what I mean? It's like, you got to, bro.
So what's the next step for you? As far as either being an entrepreneur or musically or even as a man, what's the next step? How do you grow from here, from this standpoint?
I feel like continuing to learn.
You know how to read, bro? You can read.
I'm one of the few black people that they allowed to read. Nah, but I feel like just as a man, as a musician, as an entrepreneur, I feel like you never can stop learning. and just learning is what creates the growth, what creates the progress in the process. So just learning, just continuing to learn, that'll make me a better man and just help me grow in all areas of life.
Another relative got me at work, about to choke my executive. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I swear that's all I hear, that's the way I feel.